Good morning, students of class 5. This is your English text class. Welcome back to our e-learning class. Students, get ready with your marigold book. Open page number 85. Today we would be continuing with the same story, Rip and Winkle. Already we started the story, so let's finish this story today. Let's complete the story. Page number 85. Let's summarize the story of the previous class. Okay. Rip and Winkle is a good-natured fellow. He lives in a village, and that village was at the foothills of the Catskill Mountains. He is kind-hearted. He is always ready to help others, but he is very lazy. But the children of the village love him very much because he taught them how to fly kites, shoot marbles, and also he used to tell them stories. And he had a companion, a dog, namely Wolf. One day he climbed on the highest part of the mountains, and it was already late, so it was soon evening, and he realized that it would be night by the time he reached his village. And at that time, suddenly someone was calling his name. Then he saw a short old man, and quite awkward looking. Quite awkward. Why? Because that man was too short, and he was old. He had thick hair and grizzled beard. Grizzled beard means grey. Okay, grey colored beard. Now, he had a barrel in his hand, and he was looking for help. He was looking for help from Ribban. So Ribban helped him to carry that barrel. So then they reached at a place where he saw lots of other old men who were playing nine pins, and they all looked like they were dressed in the same way as Ribban's companion was. Okay, so they were playing, but their facial expression show that they are very much serious. Generally, when we play, we are in light mood, we feel joy, but they were very serious. They stopped playing and they looked at Ribban, and at that time Ribban was thirsty. So that old man offered him a drink from the barrel, and as he was 30 and he was also afraid, he was frightened, so he didn't dare to disobey. So he drank a few more glasses and he fell into a deep sleep. Okay, up to this we already read. Today we will read the next part. On waking up, he found that he was at the place where he had first met the old man. He rubbed his eyes. When he woke up, he saw he was at the same place where he met that old man. So he rubbed his eyes. It was a bright sunny morning. Surely I have not slept here all night, thought Rip. So Rip saw it was the same place where he met that old man. But at that time it was afternoon, almost going to be evening. But now it is bright sunny morning. So he thought, I have not slept here all night. He looked around for Wolf, but he was nowhere. Rip whistled for him, as Wolf was his constant companion. Wolf means his dog, okay? But he was looking for Wolf, but he was nowhere. So he called him, he whistled for him, Wolf, Wolf. He then shouted. No dog was to be seen. Where has this dog gone? He muttered to himself. So he was muttering, where has this dog gone? He began to descend the mountain to go back to his village. So he thought, okay, let's go to my house. Maybe Wolf is there. As he neared the village, he met a number of people, but he didn't know any of them. As he was coming near to his village, he saw lots of people, but those people were unknown to him. Those faces were unknown. The villagers also stared at him, equally surprised, and the villagers were also surprised because Rip Van was also unknown to them. "Who is this man?" said one. One of them asked, "Who is this man?" "I have never seen him before," said another. "Look at his long white beard and his wrinkled face." So another man asked, "I have never seen him before, and look at this old man. He has long white beard and wrinkled face." Long white beard and wrinkled face, these are the signs of an old man. So on hearing this, Rip stroked his chin. On hearing this, Rip was surprised because Rip didn't know that now he is an old man. And to his astonishment, he found his beard had grown a foot long and it was all white. And then Rip noticed that his beard had grown a foot long and it was completely white. An old woman, it was quite surprising to him, isn't it? An old woman walked up to him and looked at his face for a moment. And at that time, an old man was coming towards him, and he looked at his face for a moment. Then she exclaimed, "It is Rip Van Winkle. Welcome home again, old neighbor." And that old lady recognized him. So she said, "It is Rip Van Winkle. Welcome home again, old neighbor." The other people couldn't recognize him, but that old lady, she identified him and she welcomed him. "Welcome home again, old neighbor. Where have you been these 20 long years?" And she also asked where he had been these 20 long years. That means after 20 years, Rip Van is coming back to his village. And as he was very kind to his neighbor, that's why one of his old neighbor recognized him and welcomed him, and also where he had been for those long 20 years. So this is the story, and this story is adapted from The Legend of Rip Van Winkle by Washington Irving. Okay, students, please read the story carefully. We will meet in the next class. Thank you very much.